Boys, did you know there is an epidemic going on within the Pokemon community? People hold nostalgia too strong, too near and dear in their heart, which makes every tier list insufferable. So I have gathered a crew of helpers, if you may, great YouTubers, fantastic, the best, alongside myself, and we will create the definitive, only true correct tier list of the mainline Pokemon games. So with me, we have the Big Uzi. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
he peaked. And Dean plays games.
I do sometimes. How you doing? How we doing, everyone? How are we?
I think we're good.
He gets played more than he plays games.
Dean gets played.
Dean gets played, yeah. That's his second channel. That's his porno.
That's what I do. That's my hub channel.
Yeah.
What up, everyone? How y'all doing? All right. So before we continue, can you just put red, blue, yellow, and who tier, please? Or like, yeah, no.
Yes. Dude, chill. We're on the same page here. You know how I feel about Kanto. If you watching at home think that playing Kanto for fun is acceptable, dude, what are you doing? They're horrible.
I'll see myself out, guys. I was just playing on my SP before this. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
The games are shit. Like,
dude, I started with it. I love them. I
Yeah.
love yellow. I love red.
Listen,
That's
listen.
why. Nostalgia for me. That's all.
I started with red and silver as well, but do you see me liking Kanto? No.
Well, your opinion's
okay.
always wrong. That's why.
Listen. Fire red is okay, but doesn't generally Gen 1 is just not good because like the mechanics and everything is just bad, and it just in general it's just a bad it's just a bad fucking game. Put that shit in who, and let's go on to Gen 2.
it's already in who. Who toot. And okay, next up on the chopping block, gold and silver. I never played these two. I only play crystal.
Honestly, I have more. I have like pretty much like the same experience.
Yeah.
I would put them in sure, yeah. I like them.
I
And then
would-
Crystal and Dopey Dope.
I would say maybe yeah, no, because a Heart Gold and Soul Silver, why play the originals when you can just play a much better version?
That's
Fact,
true,
fact.
but I grew up with this, so yeah, I can.
Oh,
I
well,
can see that.
I don't care about your opinion. I'm putting them in yeah, no. There's more to the game than red and blue, but it's not perfect. Well, it's far from perfect. It's quite bad.
You know what? Okay, let me spit some more facts. Gen 1, literally, what the hell is a story? What is
Yeah.
Giovanni after? What is a story in general? Like, bro.
Well, to back that up, it was the first game ever made, so like they had to make something, and it was really good. It was really
No,
good for what they first started.
Oh,
with.
yeah,
You
of
can't
course.
say it wasn't. Like
Okay.
that's why it's like that's the building block, and they have all this stuff to work off of. That's why I always say to back up Gen 1. Like you can't base it off of, oh, it's got to be like Gen 5 or 4. Like no, because they had all this stuff to work off of from Gen 1.
Yeah,
That's
but
all.
it's still shit.
Oh yeah. It's not perfect. It's not good at all. But it's just nostalgia to me. That's all.
I'm expecting 40. If we can hit 50 dislikes, people, that'd be great. Oh yeah, Crystal. That goes there as well.
Nah, honestly, you have to put Crystal and Dopey. Sure, yeah.
But he's
It's
just
pretty
shit.
It's shit. Let's piss on third gen gamer, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Emerald,
but
Emerald. I'm putting Emerald in who? I didn't like Emerald.
I don't like either of them. It's just like.
I
it's
like
bad.
Sapphire and
Honestly,
Ruby. I didn't like Emerald.
It's another
I'm gonna be
case
that
of
guy.
sorry.
Listen. Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby are much better than
Yeah.
the original games.
That was what I was gonna
And
say.
feel free.
It's the same case as Gold and Silver. Why play?
Come to Big Uzi's YouTube channel and yell at me there. I'm down to debate. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Emerald. Like the dumb thing about Emerald, why can you get a level 70 Rayquaza before the Elite Four?
Right.
What even is the point?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm putting Emerald in yeah, no, and actually, yeah, it's going in yeah, no, and I'll put Ruby and Sapphire in sure, yeah.
It's alright.
I can relate to that. Hell yeah.
It's alright.
We got Swampert from it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Same with Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're upgraded versions of Kanto, so at least they approve on some facts, but you still don't have the physical special split. It doesn't have the same fixes that Gen 4 introduces, but I can see a reason to play Leaf Green and Fire Red more than Red and Blue.
I really liked Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. It's sure it's not like the best, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would put them in sure. Yeah, and it's like the main nostalgia stuff, especially when you get it introduced the main theme for Gary. The
Yeah.
main champion theme. I'm sorry, but it's much better than the original one.
Oh yeah.
And when you think of the theme, you just think about like how you enter his room and it just like starts right away when you start fighting. And yeah.
Plus, it's a quick game to fire up when you're a YouTuber and want to play some Pokemon.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
that's the best thing.
Go-to.
Also, a best thing is it has really good sprites. I'm a very
Yes,
big fan of their sprites.
true.
Like the Gyarados sprite, bro. The Gyarados, the Pidgeot, the Rhydon, the Arc, and everything is so good.
Don't mention
Are you just
Gyarados to me. I'm getting flashbacks from the Scribblio stream.
out somewhere.
What?
I don't
What the hell?
I don't want to fucking draw.
How
And then it goes, bruh, Hyper Beam.
I'm
Bruh.
an idiot and I have no idea what this is.
I think you just start saying every Pokemon in Gen 1. Yo, the Pikachu, the Charmander, the Charmeleon, the Squirtle, the Wartortle.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I think it's dopey dope, dude. Like, everyone loves this game. I never heard someone hate like, Leaf Green and Fire Red.
I'm gonna be honest. How the hell did they make did they make Charizard a fucking skeleton in Red and Blue? Like a sprite. What the hell were they thinking?
I'm not gonna lie, I love that sprite.
Get out of here.
I love it. I was like, oh, look at this guy.
Are you blind?
Sometimes.
It's coming from the guy with glasses.
I too wear glasses. How you doing? I have pink eye currently, so
Oh,
I
okay.
can't read.
Well,
Shit.
before we head on to Gen 4, I just want to point out, everybody knows I love Gen 4, but I cannot, if I'm strictly going away from nostalgia, I cannot put Diamond and Pearl high up because they're terrible games. Platinum fixes everything, but Diamond and Pearl are quite shit. It's so slow, and that ruins the entire game.
I'm gonna be honest. Platinum is also kind of slow, but what they add with like the new
Yeah.
Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. Here comes more facts. What really is the difference between Platinum and Diamond and Pearl? Let me
Nothing. Just
Let
Giratina.
me fix it. You get Distortion World, Giratina, the new Evos, somewhat. Well, you don't even get the new Evos somewhat. And what else happens? Fantina becomes a third gym instead of the fifth gym. What else?
Well, I enjoy the fact they added a couple of Pokemon, like you can get Magmar now, which is finally another fire type because the game was originally lacking it. It was a small speed up, especially with surfing, I think, so that also helped. And this Distortion World, I think, really also pushed the boundaries of what was capable on a DS system. So I think that's quite impressive. Plus, it looked beautiful.
That is true.
So
Thank-
I will put Platinum in GOAT just because that's fuck you.
I think it should be like I think it should be like one above Dopey Dope and between. It should be between Goat and Dopey Dope.
I don't want to have too
Diamond
many
Pearl can
different
be a-
splits because who the fuck cares? But I'll put Diamond and Pearl and yeah, no. Because I would never willingly play Diamond and Pearl. I would only play Platinum. I'd never touch the Platinum. I can't talk.
Platinum.
It's late. But now, okay, there's no debate about these two though. Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Put them in who?
I'll put you in who? I'll put you in there with Mr. Rogers.
Oh?
So this is where I piss off people. Put both of these games in GOAT tier, to be honest.
Nah, I
Black
say
tier
put them
way
in
too
yeah,
good.
no.
Nah,
I didn't like Gen 5.
Okay, to be completely honest, Black and White should be in Dopey Dope or Shuria, and then Black 2 and White 2. should
Oh,
be
you're
in
on Black and White. I
Slash
thought you were
Gold.
still on Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Oh no,
Oh.
I'm talking about Gen 5.
Yeah.
Gen 5 had that good story.
I'm
gonna
not a
be
Gen
honest,
5
and
fan.
I'm a big fan of it.
I hated all the mods in that gen, dude.
Oh, fuck you.
I hated the
Yeah.
Pokedex. I really did.
Okay,
Well, yeah, because you just couldn't get your
I
stupid
liked-
level 100 Charizard in
Wait,
the
what?
beginning. Because
No, no, no,
Because you just-
no, 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 no. I'm
just
not saying. No. It's not because there weren't other mons in the Pokedex that I could use. It was because I didn't like the looks of most of the mons in the game.
okay. I'm gonna contradict this because that is an argument I feel like is weird to make considering you like Gen 1 and yeah, Gen 5 had a garbage Pokemon and an ice cream Pokemon, but Gen 1 had a mime, a pile of sludge,
I
a
actually
magnet, 3
I actually
magnets.
like Vanillux. I like Vanillux.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm not saying that. There's a lot of mons I just don't like in there.
Sock is ugly. I'll give you that.
Who?
Sock.
Oh, Ernie and Bert and Ernie.
Yeah. I like Throw. I like Throw though. He's fat. He's got a fat dumpy.
I just see Bert and Ernie from them too. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
But either way, I think black and white they're not goated. They're either lower tier dopey dope or top tier sure yeah. I'm putting them in dope.
I'll put them in top tier. Sure, yeah. For me, I would not put them in dopey dope.
Uh,
White two are a little bit better.
We
definitely.
can always flip. I think black black 2 and white 2 are goat tier. I think
Yeah.
those. Plus they added a lot of Pokemon. Plus you can get Elekid in white, which is win.
Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. The main reason I like the story is because it actually, especially in Black White, it literally makes you feel like you're a hero when you enter N's castle and you
Yes.
before you fight him. When you're like going through that entire place and you're just like, oh my god, what is about to happen? Especially with like the Shadow Triad just popping out of nowhere as well. And just in general, when like he reveals that he's like the king of plasma and like he's him still, like the main villain goes from a random person to your friend to a good reveal to a rival to the fucking champion and being like the final boss you have to fight.
There's so many layers.
And the best part is Getsus
Like an
was
onion.
like the manipulator at the back. And
Yes.
then you have a good sequel where you have to fight Getsus. And guess what? They still don't forget about N because N comes in and saves you at the end against Getsus. Sure, the main reason people hate on the games is because like that's when they really made it like full on 3D with like the bridges and everything. But they mainly hate it because of quote unquote how the Pokemon looked. When just in general, pretty much most of the designs are pretty bad in Pokemon in general. When I played Pokemon Black and White, I mainly played because of like the story and just like everything
Yes.
in general, not because of like the
It is the best
designs
story.
and everything. And if you do want to talk about designs, there's Excadrill right there, Zekrom,
Braviary.
Kyurem.
I don't like
Braviary.
Kyurem.
Yeah, true American.
Kyurem's ugly as hell.
Braviary is the Hulk Hogan of Pokemon.
Braviary no, hell no.
I am a real American.
American.
Brother.
Ooh yeah, macho madness.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Archeops.
Yes.
Okay,
No,
I will say
all
one
of
thing.
them. I actually hated all those mods you just.
I don't. Okay, fuck you. Just put them in go to tier. Let's move on. And
Yes.
One last thing. Okay, so I'm not just gonna like nonstop kiss his ass. One thing I didn't like was like the high level evolutions.
Yes,
But then again, like
I can agree with that, but
Put him in Hoots here then.
yeah.
shut up.
No.
Okay, X and Y. I
I
think X and Y, it's shit, but it's also not as shit as no, it's as shit as people want it to be. The problem I have with X and Y is that it tries hard on a console that is not optimized for the things they are trying to achieve. Like with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they had massive frame rates issues. They dropped all the time. I think it looks ugly, the whole 3D thing with roller skates. The game is way too easy. The experience share makes everything just completely ruined. That is, I think they had some cool designs, but considering it's France, it sucks.
Let me
And
ask you one thing. Let me just say one thing.
yeah.
X and Y, the vision was there, the utilization, and just like how they made it, no, that was not there. They didn't utilize so many good stuff. They could have added so many events. If they even added Volcanion in the power plant, or did something for Diancie, or
Yeah.
just like in general anything for the legendaries, instead of just making Lysander like a final boss, even though he didn't feel like it, then it would have been better. And most and foremost, where is their champion?
Yeah,
Diancie is not a champion.
She was in there
Just go
once.
in.
the whole
she's
game.
trash.
Just
Yeah.
once, and that is when you meet him in the Lysander Cafe.
She just said
The
that she was
worst
a
part-
model.
You can just say, listen, just bring in a freaking Cleffa and you beat the game. You
Yeah.
just destroy her with one fairy type. What is the purpose of that?
And
Sure,
they
I
introduced
understand, like-
Clement, or whatever his name is.
Yep. And just
Fuck
in
him.
general, like, I didn't really like it, but I wouldn't really shit on it, because like I said, like, the vision was there,
Yeah.
but I feel like they did better, better execution. in
Wait
4S.
1 second. First of all, I just want to also point out that everybody's saying how is the worst rival. Generation 6, X and Y had the worst rivals to ever exist. A person who likes to dance, a person who wants to fuck the Pokedex, a girl who's useless, and the girl who's your neighbor who happens to be the child of a Pokemon trainer. Therefore, she must be better than you, even though you keep beating her at every single corner.
Facts.
So,
Honestly, okay, I do want to say one thing though. I kind of like the character designs, like fucking Sycamore. Good character design.
yeah.
That's like pretty much it. Good character
And
design,
also,
other than that is pretty. Chill.
They brought back even like why fucking push Kano's daughters in so many games?
That is when they really like started for like.
So
pushing more and more
how
competitive
about
games.
bottom of yeah no?
I kind of want to like give it like the benefit of the doubt because it, like I said, it was there. The vision was there, but execution wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
I
Put
think
it in
X should go to
Shirley.
no. I think X should go to no. Y should go to Shirley because Yveltal's sick. Yveltal's
Yeah,
sick.
much better than X
yeah.
Xerneas or
Sarnia, yeah, I think
Yeah.
Okay, I'll-
that's what I would go.
I'll put him in the middle. I'll put X in the middle and I'll put Y at the bottom of
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are dopey dope.
Dopey Dope and Goat for Alpha Sapphire, I guess.
Both
Are you
going
more of
down.
a Kyogre fan?
It's what I played personally, and I liked it.
Yeah,
I-
I was more of a Ruby guy.
I always buy usually the second game of the series, like the Diamond Pearl. I always buy Pearl, like the second one, even though I much prefer Groudon.
Me too.
But they're pretty much the same. Like, I think I love these games.
No. Groudon is better because it was like Desolate Land, and it just like pretty much.
I was just thinking
Kyogre
game in
just, like, normal
general,
type.
but
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting to my favorite part.
oh, Sun and I. Oh, well. Okay.
Alright, this is the end of the tier list.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Just put the rest all in hoop tier. That's it. Nah, for real. Another thing, Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, especially Ultra Sun and Moon. Like, I see what they were trying to do with it, but execution wasn't there. And instead of making a game, they made a freaking movie.
They made an anime because C moves are not fucking Pokemon. They
Nope.
bust out a
I
Kamehameha.
hated it, bro, I hated everything about Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Moon I liked a little bit
Yeah.
better. Because I was like, alright, then the Necrozma, all that stuff, the extra parts, and the after game, I was like, okay, it's a little bit better, but I still fucking hated it.
Yeah, I'll
Still
put.
hated it.
I think Sun and Moon deserves to go in who
Yes.
because fuck them. But
I put
I'll
Ultra in
use
there,
some.
like, yeah, no, sure, yeah.
I'll put them in yeah no, but they're not going above Diamond and Pearl because that's where my line. That's my line.
Oh.
Let's go. I'm sorry, but I hate these games.
Yeah.
I see. I actually liked the Let's Go a little bit, just because
Okay, so
the aesthetics and everything about it was really good. That's the only thing. Like I hate the whole catching for experience.
Yeah.
I agree with all that, but the aesthetics was beautiful. They beat any other game out of the water with the aesthetics, all that stuff. The shiny rate's a little bit higher. It's a lot of fun for people to shiny hunt, all that stuff. So they did
Actually,
great with that.
I'm gonna pull them
They
out.
did really good with that.
Alright, so here comes me with another fact. Why would they not try to top the other games with aesthetics since it's not Sword and Shield, it's the Switch, very first games on the Switch. And personally I didn't like it because first of all, Canto Pondering. Second of all, so easy. Second of all, I get the purpose of the game when they were trying to introduce more people, especially because of Pokemon Go to
Right.
the main series games, but I really didn't like the Pokemon names and how OP your Pikachu and Eevee were. And I don't know, just in general, it kind of like felt like, and where the hell did Blue and everyone go?
Yeah.
Who was this random rival you just got out of nowhere?
You can battle them after game 2 and all that stuff. I don't know if you played the after game.
I don't care about that. He is your main rival. Who the hell is whatever the guy is in your normal playthrough?
It was just to introduce. Well, you said it was too easy, but it was to introduce new people to Pokemon so that they can have a jump start into it. So that's why it was easy. They even said this isn't for people that have played Pokemon all the time. This is for
It
people
was to
that are wanting
piggyback
to
off
get
of Pokemon Go,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, and it was Kanto because they want to get people into what started Pokemon again.
And that's kind of why I don't want to put them in the list when I'm thinking about it, because I don't really consider these to be mainline Pokemon games.
Mm-mm.
They're
I don't
just like
either.
side stuff.
It-
Honestly, they're just side stuff.
Yeah, this is like
Personally, I really
DLC.
like the Let's Go. Like I like playing the Let's Go games. Like I still play them. When
How
I'm
about
bored.
I'll create a separate tier independent of everything at a row below. That's just gonna be called Let's Go, and it can just
Side hoe.
Damn.
what'd you call me?
Side hoe.
We go from something super serious to this thing side hoe.
Let's go.
Let's go, Mario. Okay. Sword and Shield. I'm about to bust out and say it. I thoroughly enjoyed it the first time I played it, but when you go back and play it, yeah, it loses all replay value. I cannot pick that up at all. Plus, the DLC was super short. They're trying to bank, like, I like the concept of the wild area, but they're banking on the fact that you use this opportunity to switch out your team more because they're higher leveled. But that's not Pokemon for me. I never switch out my team. I usually just stick with the ones I have because that's the way I play Pokemon. I never switch around. So that kind of removes all the pleasure I have from that. And the Dynamax, no, not XP candies, considering like you can boost other Pokemon, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just boosting my own, which makes the entire game so freaking easy. And then you stop, but it's too late because you keep leveling up, and then the experience share keeps giving you levels. It's a bad circle, man.
I personally thought if you didn't do any of the raid battles through the playthrough, it wasn't as easy as people said. It depends on your team, obviously.
Yeah, that might be
But
true.
if you don't use it, because I didn't use the Dynamax, I said I want to play through without the Dynamax my first playthrough, so I can see what it's like, so I can see, all right, do people think it's gonna be easy? And I was like, I had a little bit of trouble with certain gyms, and I was like, okay, this makes sense.
Okay.
And then after when I replayed it, I was like, oh no, if you Dynamax, this shit's easy.
Yeah, I will say though, it was a fun game. I enjoyed. I
I
think
enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
think Hop is one of the better rivals we've had. I like that he went through a lot of personal faults. I think he had some actual character development. I liked
yeah.
Marnie. Pierce was amazing. I liked that a gym
Oh
leader
yeah.
helped us. I thought that was cool. Like, and not just any gym leader. He's not the strongest. He's not the weakest. It's just a random gym leader who happens to be the brother of a friend. So
And he just chose not the Dynamax.
yeah, that's the
And,
coolest.
Like he's like the rebel. That was so sick. Like I like that.
And I like Hop in general.
Yeah.
Even more than Bede. I like how all the rivals had their own stories, like how Bede
Yes.
was just super cocky and then it bit him in the ass and then he became what he became. Hop had a lot to make up for it, considering he was like the champion's younger brother
Yeah.
and all that, and considering how he was like taking losses so hard and like how he was like non-stop changing his team every time you fought him, pretty much trying to like get new teams, and then at the end he just goes back to the same dub rule and like all those Pokemon that he used from the beginning
Yeah.
and just carries on with those.
That's the
Sure,
best part.
He has like a friendly persona, but that's like this Pokemon itself. Like his story in general is like super good, and I'm gonna say it. Hop is one of the best rivals.
Yes,
in
I
Pokemon
agree.
In general. His
That's
story
why I
is
didn't think
super
this
good.
game was bad. I didn't think this game was that bad. I think because people were so mad about the national decks and they got so butthurt.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
I'm gonna hate this
bullshit.
game. I'm gonna hate this game regardless because there's no national decks. I'm like, dude, relax.
Like I said, I thought it was good. It's just I don't think it has much replay value. But even with that, like I barely replay half of these games, yet they're in high tiers.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
would people be comfortable with Dopey Dope?
Sure, yeah.
I put Shield in Dopey Dope because I always played Shield. I didn't Sword. I put in Shirt.
This was the
Yeah, like,
first.
I'm gonna be honest. I like these games mainly because of the cutscenes. The very final stuff with like Eternatus, bro. The fucking music. Dude,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like you're playing
Yeah.
a fucking Square
Oh, yeah.
Enix game. Chairman Rose.
Oh
Hop's
my god.
Final battle. Leon, bro. I would be okay. So
Wait, hold on, hold on,
I
hold
can
on.
write a thesis on Leon. Why he's the best champion, and I'm sorry, Cynthia, Blue, everyone are right there, but Leon, bro. This is the guy that is an actual champion.
He's a
He looks
people's man.
after you, literally. He is a people's man. When Chairman Rose started doing his thing, he is there to help out more than even you.
Yeah.
He tells you like, yo, I'll take care of it. You just continue with your journey, which is how it's supposed to be with the champion. Another thing, this is a guy that, what's it called? He was trying to like, okay, I lost my train of thought, but okay, no. You know how in the beginning when you and your rival take a starter, and then there's just another one just like lying there.
He takes it.
He takes it, and he takes it upon himself to pick it up and take it with him and train it up alongside your journey, despite being a champion as well. Another thing, his team, 2 months basically the starter, and like what you choose is dependent on like what your starter is. So like, cause like he rotates from like a Mr. Mime, a Rhyperior, and one other Pokemon, depending on what your starter is, because he's trying to like fix it for his own mind. The level boost he gets for like the champion fight, that's in general how it was. And here comes the most ironic thing I'll ever say: his Charizard was a really good Charizard. It covers pretty much all of the weaknesses, and it was just like that final boss. You're just sitting there, like, bro, what am I gonna do against this thing? Even a Dynamax, like Rock Fall or whatever, don't kills it. I think even that it can just one shot you. Just in general, I really like Leon. His design super good. In general, he's super good, and the hype to like how he's like the perfect champion is good, and how Hop is like in his shadow and he has to run, and he becomes like a rebellious guy and gets like super emotional because he has to make up for that, is also super well done. I can talk a lot of good stuff about Sword and Shield.
I
Bad
agree.
thing I just don't like is how it's like slow, and like how it goes from like, okay, it's a pretty lengthy Pokemon game, and then boom, you do 4, 5, 6, all the gyms back to back to back in like the blink of an eye, and you're like, wait, where did the gym badges go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say that. The only down part I would have, and this is very, this is only because I'm just bewildered. Why the fuck did they put Swordward and Shieldbert in
Yeah.
this game?
That was
I
unnecessary.
I
That made
didn't
me was like, I
that.
hate these guys. I hate them.
Yeah, the moment I saw them, I'm like, nah, no. I couldn't play the DLC because of that. And the whole like backstory of like Zacian and Zamazenta being these heroes and then like coming back, that entire cutscene and that fight with Eternatus, it was so good. It
Oh
was
yeah,
super,
Turnus is dope. He reminds me of you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh obviously, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Slifer the Sky Dragon. That's all I got from that. I don't know
I
why.
can see that.
That's all I got from that. I call him Slifer every time I catch one. I was like, yes.
The executive producer.
hmm Like I said, I can talk a lot of good stuff about Sword and Shield. They did a lot of good things, and okay. So I'm gonna piss people off. The aesthetic, people, I don't get what the fuck is going on with you guys. Why do you hate on its aesthetic? First of all, it's Pokemon. Second of all, honestly, it's super good aesthetic. It does so much that Pokemon normally doesn't and couldn't. Don't give a fuck about the tree or like just in general like
Oh,
the
yeah.
grasses and stuff.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at the town structure. When I got to like the big city in the middle, not Motorstoke, but the other one, like the 8th gym leader place. I spent like a good 30 minutes just like walking around and just trying to like explore the city.
Oh, Winden? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
Not any of them.
Yeah.
Massive cities, super good.
I love
Everything was good.
Yeah, I love the cities. They had like that real like English
even the fairy type
aesthetics.
one.
Like the Motorstoke was like the industrious, like the Manchester, the old industrial towns. I was so cool.
Fairy type one was really cool. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that one too.
Balloonbird. No, what was it?
Yeah, Balloon.
Balloonia.
Glimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glimmer
Squidward.
Town as well. Like the whole that place, it doesn't general like it was super good. So yeah, Dope is good.
Yeah, dude, we've been
Also,
raving for
just-
28 minutes, dude. Jesus.
We've been going on this entire time about Sword and Shield longer than it took for like the other games. To be honest, holy shit.
I mean, it's a good place to wrap up. So if you don't agree, sure, okay, you can type it in the comments, but I'll argue back. I'll bite you. But if you enjoyed, which I hope you did, you can go subscribe to my boys, Dean Plays Games, and Big Uzi. Links in the description. Make sure to like, comment to a degree if you don't hate me, which most people do. And subscribe, and also follow my Twitch. Prime sub, any primers in chat. And until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic night. Dean, Uzi, any finishing words?
Subscribe to this guy, like the video, and take care.
Good.
Gen 7.
Oh.
That's it.